Have you ever tried so hard to protect something precious, only to see it slip away again and again? This is the story of two cranes who dreamed of a family, but instead faced heartbreak, betrayal, and the cruel lesson that not every quick solution is the right one. Welcome to Fuel for Winners, where we bring you inspiring and thought-provoking stories that spark courage, wisdom, and hope. In a peaceful forest high up in a tall tree lived two cranes. They were graceful birds, deeply in love and eager to start a family. After weeks of building the perfect nest, the female crane finally laid 3 beautiful eggs. The two cranes were filled with joy. Every day, they would look at their eggs, dreaming of the little chicks that would soon hatch. They guarded the nest carefully and felt proud of the future they were creating. But fate had other plans. One sunny morning, the cranes flew off to the river to catch fish. The river was lively, filled with shimmering silver fish that were easy to catch. After filling their bellies, the cranes rushed back to their nest, excited to check on the eggs. But when they arrived, their heart sank. The nest was empty. The eggs were gone. They searched everywhere, on the branches, under leaves, even on the ground below. But there was no sign of the eggs or who had taken them. The two cranes sat together, crying silently. Their dreams had been stolen. Time passed, but their hope remained. They told themselves, "We can try again." So, in another tall tree, far from the first nest, they built a new home. Once again, the female crane laid eggs. This time, they promised each other to be more careful. The male crane would go out fishing while the female stayed behind to guard the nest. But one dreadful morning, when the male crane returned, he found his mate weeping. The eggs were gone again. This time she had seen it with her own eyes. A snake had slithered into their nest. When she tried to fight it off, the snake hissed and lunged at her. Powerless to stop it, she watched in horror as the snake swallowed their eggs one by one. The male crane's heart was filled with rage and sorrow. Their dream was slipping away for the second time. Feeling helpless, he went to his wise old friend, the crab. He poured out his pain. "The snake has stolen our eggs again. If this continues, we will never have a family. What can I do?" The crab listened carefully. He thought for a while and then whispered a plan. The crane's eyes widened with hope. Perhaps this was the solution they needed. The next day, the female crane laid more eggs, and this time they followed the crab's plan. The male crane caught small fish from the river and placed them in a trail, leading all the way from a mongoose's burrow to their tree. Then he flew to the snake's den and loudly announced that they had fresh eggs again, hoping to lure the snake out. It worked. Smelling the fish, the mongoose followed the trail and climbed up to the tree. At the same time, the snake slithered toward the nest, hungry for more eggs. When the mongoose saw the snake, it attacked fiercely. The two predators fought with all their strength, hissing, biting, clawing, and thrashing about. The cranes watched from their nest, holding their breath. Finally, the mongoose overpowered the snake and killed it. The cranes sighed in relief. Their enemy was finally gone. They believed their eggs would now be safe, but little did they know their troubles were far from over. The very next day, when they returned from fishing, their hearts broke yet again. The mongoose, the very creature they had used to destroy the snake, had climbed their tree. And this time, it wasn't fighting, it was feasting on their eggs. The cranes realized the painful truth. In trying to solve their problem quickly, they had created an even bigger danger. They had replaced one enemy with another, even more ruthless one. Moral reflection: one nut to men's. Friends, this story is more than just about cranes and predators. It reflects real life. Often, when we face problems, we look for quick fixes. We take shortcuts like borrowing money without thinking, rushing into decisions, or trusting the wrong people. And sometimes these solutions make things worse than the original problem. The lesson is simple: don't let desperation lead you into bigger troubles. Take time to think clearly, seek wise advice, and most importantly, don't let setbacks steal your hope. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Leave a positive comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video if you found value in it. And most importantly, subscribe to Fuel for Winners so you never miss another inspiring story. Because remember, life will test you, but every test can make you wiser if you choose the right path. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story.